Hey everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Final Fantasy for the Nintendo. The world is veiled in darkness, the wind stops, the sea is wild, and the earth begins to rot. The people wait, their only hope, a prophecy. When the world is in darkness, 4 warriors will come. After a long journey, 4 young warriors arrive, each holding an orb. Well, that's what we hope to do, right? To get those orbs, become the warriors of light, and defeat chaos. Alright, so, I'm going to say right off the bat that I am not new to this game. I have played it many times. I remember getting it for Christmas when I was a young lad, and it was my favorite game. It is still my favorite Final Fantasy because of nostalgia and because of the amazing story of it, the creation of it, the legacy of it, and so I'm really excited to play it here. I am playing it on the NES Mini. I have played and beaten this game more times than I care to admit, with all kinds of different party configurations, including beating it with just one character. All white mages, all black mages, all black belts, every kind of crazy configuration you can think of. And I'm going to be playing it for the first time in several years. And I've never played it on the NES Mini to any great length, and so I want to see if it's actually different from the traditional Nintendo version of the game that I'm used to. We'll see if anything pops up, so let's just dive in. I'm going to start a new game here. Now, this is the default party, the famous suggested party. Actually, no, this is not the default party. They normally give you if memory serves, they give you a different party than this to use. This would not be a very great party. You would have pretty limited magic reach using a party like this. But anyway, I'm going to do a very traditional setup. So I'm going to go with the fighter. And we're going to call this fighter Hunk, because, you know, he's a big hunk of meat, and he's going to protect us. Okay? And I'm not going to use a thief. I'm going to use a black belt as my number 2. Black belt is my favorite class in this game. And we'll just call this black belt Chop, because soon we will be using our bare hands and devastating the enemies, but not right off the bat. Not until like 10th, 12th level can you do that, at least as I recall. My recollection might be hazy at best. And then we're going to just do a white mage that we will call Doc, because, you know, going to heal us. By the way, if you want to do a name with less than the 4 characters that they give you, you can just use this empty space right here, and then select it, and then select again, and you've got it. And then we're going to go with a black mage here, that we're going to just call, oh, why not? I was going to do something, but I think Tim is perfect. Just tip the hat to Monty Python and be done. So we've got Hunk, Chop, Doc, and Tim, and this is going to be our party. This is a very, very balanced, generic party, but you've got a tank, a DPS, and both magic types, and it's just a good way to play the game if you've never played it before. I personally love this configuration, and I'm looking forward to taking down the fiends. So let's step into the game. All right. I own several copies of this game on Nintendo, complete in the box still, but it's fantastic to be able to play using an HDMI connection on the Nintendo Mini and have the stability of it booting up every time. So let's just check this NES Mini and see the fidelity of it. So I always like to just get myself into a fight, and goodness gracious, we've done and collected ourselves 5 imps. All right, so let's take them down. All right, hunk, chop. What magic do we have? Oh, we have none because we have to go buy our spells first. That's right. All right. So one of the charming features of this game is that if you inflict enough damage to actually kill, okay, your opponents. Oh, we have no weapons. Okay, I thought you had starter equipment. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played. We're going to have to run, unfortunately. I have to go into town and actually buy some stuff from my people. We cannot defeat this without anything, without spells or weapons or armor. So, my point was, if you do defeat an enemy, and then you have actually selected someone else to attack that enemy that round, they will attack nothing. They do not attack a new target. And so this is something that is extremely frustrating, but what it really does is it means that you have to get very familiar with the health of each enemy. And you can do this because I do believe that the original game provides you with some of the statistical information on the enemies, or you can do what I always did as a child, as you know, either use Nintendo Power, or most of the time I just would play on feel. Like I would just get an idea through rote exercise of having to fight many, many enemies. What was going on, because you have to grind so much in this game that I would just get a feel for how much health they had and plan accordingly. All right, now let me go into my inventory here. You do start with 100 gold for each character, so you get 400 gold. Yep, I've got nothing. I have no items. I have nothing. It says you have nothing. Woof, brutal. All right. God, just hearing the music is so good. All right, let's go into the town. Let's talk. This is Canaria, the dream city. And it is a dream. You can see here, and I'm going to stay at the inn to recover my health and save the game. This inn costs 30 gold. It is the cheapest inn in the game, and it's always 30 gold. Every subsequent inn is more expensive, if I recall correctly. And you can exploit this once you get the airship and come here and sleep for a reasonable fee. I am Erilan the Dancer. Yes, you are. You've got your little leg up and you're dancing around the fountain. See your face upon the clean water. How dirty. Come, wash your face. This is probably one of my favorite descriptions in all of gaming, and most certainly in this game. I love this fountain interaction. You're just starting out, but it's time to clean ourselves up. All right, so we have a weapon and armor shop, and we have this tough guy here. Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. Yes. When you go into your screen here, you can see that there are 4 orbs in the upper left corner, and they are dull because they have no power. I need to get it. This is a well. You might think that there is something to it, but in fact, it is just an ordinary well. So great. Nothing hiding in here. All right, so first things first. Let's buy some weapons, right? So we need to get ourselves some strong stuff. Again, I might actually go get my copy of this game so that I can have the instructions to remind myself of the damage, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. The point here is to know which does the most damage and who can equip what. Because I love this game, but it is a cruel game in that all of the quality of life features that come from evolutions of this game type are not present here. It does not tell you, for example, who can equip what. So, like, if I buy this iron hammer, right? I can give it to Hunk, and I can buy these wooden nunchucks, okay? And I can give it to Chop. But I don't know who can equip what. The only reason I do know is because I've played the game before. I'm going to give this staff here, and I'm actually going to buy a knife and see if the white wizard can use it. I don't think so, but let's check. So, like I said, it's all a mystery. So we're going to go to weapon, and we're going to equip. The warrior can pretty much equip anything. There are some things, I think, that the warrior can't, but I might be wrong. I think the warrior might actually be able to use everything, including some of the higher-end ninja stuff, but maybe not. She can't do that. Okay, so they can only use the staff. Let me just quickly trade this with this, and then let's see if Tim can use it. Oh, okay. So Tim can actually use the dagger, and then she can use the crook. Alright, well, we've got ourselves some weapons, so we can do like some basic attacks. Now it's time to protect ourselves. Okay, so chain is fantastic, and we will give it to Hunk. And then I'm going to buy cloth for Doc, and buy cloth for Tim. Now, I'm not going to buy any armor for Chop right now, and you might say that's crazy, and maybe it is. It's reckless, it's wild. Here we go. I'm going to just quickly see if Chop can wear this. Chop cannot. I didn't think so. I can't recall if Chop can wear wooden armor, but before I get into wooden armor, I do remember, and again, I might be remembering incorrectly, that I can buy spells, and they're 100 gold each for first level spells. The king is sure that someday the light warriors will come to save the princess, just as in Lucan's prophecy. Wow, the king is just sitting idly by, waiting for the prophecy. What's this wizard have to say? Lucan left this town to join his colleagues at Crescent Lake. Wow. Crescent Lake you don't get to for a long time. Alright, so let's hop in here. And this is the Bee Magic Shop, or as we call it, the Black Magic Shop. And we need Tim to learn a spell, and we can learn Fire, Sleep, Lock, or Lightning. And we're going to first learn Fire. Alright. And then there you go. And then let's go to the White Magic Shop. And Doc. And we need Doc to learn Cure. It's interesting that they're like... okay, we got it. So, let me just go into our screen here and go to... we're equipped on armor. We're equipped on weapon. And magic. Doc has Cure, can cast it twice. So the way that this works, you can see all of our hit points, you can see our level, and then the magic below, this is like Dungeons & Dragons style, you have a certain number of castings per spell level, and those increase as you level up. So for right now, Tim and Doc can cast white and black magic spells. Tim, black magic, Doc, white magic, and they can each cast one. I'm sorry, 2 first level spells. You can memorize more first level spells, but you get 2 total castings of first level spells right now. So that's where we're at. And you can go to this screen and kind of get a sense of like, all right, what are your stats? Damage 19, hit 10, absorb 15, and evade 38. And if I go to my stats for Chop, for example, the absorb is only 1 because no armor, right? At least I think that's what that's based on. Alright. So, I do want wooden armor, but I don't have enough money for it. This shop is where you go, the clinic, if somebody has died. And this is where you can go to buy potions. You can buy a healing potion, which heals your wounds, a pure potion, which you use to get rid of poison, and a tent, which you can use to sleep outside and recover your magic and hit points. Alright, but we're low on funds. What are you up to, dude? My home is in Provoca, a beautiful port city far east of here. Yes, Provoca. This is the city we go to get our boat, where we get hijacked, or not hijacked, we just get attacked by pirates, I believe. And we take them down, and then we get the boat. Please, save the princess. Yes. So there's very little exposition in this game. We get this kind of like awesome prophecy when we open it up, but then they just dump you onto the world map. Early game, there's no opening cinematic. You just kind of pick up the pieces by reading the instruction manual, which games now don't even come with instruction manuals, and talking to people. The king is looking for light warriors. You do not happen to be them, do you? We are the light warriors. I love this. Okay, so this is a room I can go into, right? And it's occluded. You can't see what's inside until you go in. Oh, my sister. Okay, so here's the other princess. Alright, and let's go up and around. The king is looking for the light warriors. You do not happen to be them, do you? Whoa. We got some robots in here. Alright, how's it going, dude? In sadness, the queen locked herself inside. Yikes. She didn't really lock it, she just closed the door. I am Jane, Queen of Canaria. Please save my daughter, Princess Sarah. I love they're bound to these 4-letter names. So awesome. It's not a very regal name, it's just Jane and Sarah, but that's okay. Please save the princess. Alright, now let's see if one of my favorite Easter eggs of all time is present. Oh yes, the invisible character. The princess was looking for you. There is indeed a person here. There is no sprite for this person, but you can talk to them. Garland used to be a good knight until... Dun dun dun. Yeah, that Garland. Garland goes real bad. He breaks all kinds of bad. Let's go up the steps. And let's talk to the king. The king is looking... Oh my goodness. Alright. Here's the king. Light warriors. Just as in Lucan's prophecy, Garland has kidnapped the princess. Please help her. So, I don't know if the prophecy said that the princess is going to get kidnapped, or that light warriors will save the day, or all of it. But the king is kind of sitting idly by and just letting fate work itself out, passively hoping that the light warriors will arrive. Well, good for him, we have. Reports say that Garland holds the princess in a temple to the northwest. Alright, good. The king probably should have told me about these reports, but I'm happy to know them now. Alright, let's roll over here. And here we go. Alright, so I'm not going to go all the way around right now to the treasure chambers because they're locked until we get the key. But, well, at least I think they are. Let's go check. I mean, we could use a little starting help, King. You know what I mean? Maybe he gave us the 400 gold. I don't know. But it doesn't feel like it. It feels like the king is kind of like he'll pay for services rendered, but not until he sees Princess Sarah. No upfront cash. 400 years ago, the treasury was locked by the mystic key. Our ancestors gave the key to the Prince of Elfland for safekeeping. Okay, so, yeah, you can't get in here for a bit. Okay, yeah, they got the same story. This door is locked by the Mystic Key, so we really want that Mystic Key to get the amazing treasures inside the treasury. I'm just going to take this exit here and leave, and let's go fight. So now we get to do what I want to do. This right here, by the way, is a port where you can dock your ship when you get it. I do not have it. And all you can see is my head, because I'm taller than the trees. Alright, let's visit these imps again, but let's give them a much different report. Alright, so now he only hits us for 1. Look at that. Now we're hitting for 2. Watch out. He missed. Beautiful. Alright, she clubbed it for 10. Fantastic. 25. Alright, well, I got a little bad. And that's what happens. If you attack an enemy that's not there, it just says ineffective. So I kind of, like I said, it's based on feel. Now I know that Hunk can basically one-shot these dudes. And I won't assign Hunk and Chop to the same target. Monsters perished. So we get 4 experience, each character does, and we get 18 gold. So right now we're kind of trying to save up our money for maybe a set of wooden armor for Chop. See if Chop can wear that. Ooh, here's a wolf. A little bit harder, but really not that bad. We should all be able to attack this guy and kill him with just basic attacks. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so just before I progress this music is so iconic, so happy, and the victory dance that they do afterward is something to celebrate for all time. I love it. Alright. Ooh, look at that. We got a little more experience than the imps, but not very much money. Wolf wasn't packing very much coin, which you can understand that. Alright, so now I'm going to be a little bit smarter with my budgeting. It's 30 gold to rest. Okay, so that's good to keep in mind. We're not going to kill them all this turn, but there is a possibility that if everybody hits, that we'll kill all but one. There's even the possibility that Tim gets a critical hit, and we do win. I'm not sure, though. See how this shakes out. Hunk just doing his job. Boom. Oh, Doc. She missed. Alright, so we'll just do this, and this should be good enough to take care of business. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, we did get hit for 1, but we're going to be okay. There you go, Tim. Lay it in there. Yeah. Alright. Also, we just want to level up. Like, we need to be 2nd level. We need to get some more castings of our spells. There we go. 24 gold is pretty tremendous. Let me just check really quickly and see if we're up to 88 gold, so we can go buy that wooden armor, see if that works. Also, if I look at my status, yes, it does tell you I have 16 experience, and it's going to take 24 to level us up. Okay. I think that's terrific. I want to see if leather armor, or leather, if wooden armor is a thing. Yep. Alright, or if Chop has to wear a cloth, it's fine. Great. Now let me see, does this change? Yes. Okay, so this does change the status. My absorb went from 1 to 4 with this armor. Let's see if my evade actually goes down. Yeah, so actually I do have a higher evade without the armor on as the black belt. It's not worth the flat damage reduction that the absorb is going to give. I believe the absorb is probably just subtracted right off the top. Again, at this point, this game's code has been cracked, and I could go look exactly at the equations, but that's not really how I like to play games most of the time. I just, you know, I want to keep some of that stuff transparent. But my guess would be the equation is that the absorb number is just reduced, like subtracted outright. Now I'm going to get a little fancy here, just for fun, and see how much fire does. Oh, we might get a... Well, Doc set the tone. Oh, Chop following up. Ouch, 3 damage with my wooden armor, huh? That's no good. Alright, Hunk just doing his massive damage. Here comes a spell. Boom. Rocked it. That's how we do. A 1-turn clear. Fantastic. Alright, 24 gold. Really good. So we might be able to pick up some other spells, too, pretty soon. Your encounter rate is generally higher in these woods, and I like to just get my first few levels in this game in the woods right around the town, because yeah, there is a range, like you see with this Mad Pony, there is a range of enemies. I hope that we can just kill it with straight attacks. I hope I didn't make a mistake here. Wow, Tim. 8 damage with your knife? Yeah, see, look, this thing is still alive. Yeah, 9 damage to the white mage is no good. Alright, there we go. Boom. What's the Mad Pony give? Wow, the Mad Pony is a baller experience-wise. That's an amazing fight. 15 and 15 is delicious. I'll take it all day. We're getting really, really close to the level up. So I like to just walk in a circle around this opening town and try to stay in the woods mostly. And get golden experience before I venture too far out. I'm going to use my other casting of fire, because I'm getting ready to go back to the town pretty soon here. Uh-oh. There we go. Crushed him. Next time I boot this game up, I have to change my response rating, by the way. It's too slow. I need to speed it up a little bit. There we go. They're picking on Doc. Gonna have to use a heal on Doc. Alright, so let's do this. And this, and the rest should be gravy, really. Actually, let me just... I want to do this for science, and the science would be, I want to make sure that if she doesn't cast it, we don't, like, waste a casting of a spell. Wow, they hit her again. Nice hit. How much do you get? Oh, okay, a lot. I think that's full heal. Man, Hunk, did you miss for the first time? Well, it happens to everybody. Make up for it with a big shot. There you go, dude. Clutch. Clutch, Hunk. Alright. Alright, there's 30 gold. And then there it is. So, we just hit level 2. You can see that Hunk just got 59 max hit points, so his health almost doubled. More strength, more agility, perfect. And intelligence, why not? Just throw it in there. Vitality, everything, huh? Wow, luck. Good level for Hunk. Alright, so Chop also went up to 60, which is a huge boost. Strength, agility, vitality, great. Luck. That's awesome. Doc doubled for sure. Strength, agility, intelligence, luck. Good, good. And Tim Intelligence, doubled hit points, vitality. Perfect. All right, now, also, if I go in, you can see that, well, you can't see right now. You do not fully heal when you level up, by the way. But I have 100 gold. I'm going to go in, and I'm going to rest at the inn. And I'm going to see if we get more spell levels. Perfect. Hold reset while you turn the power off. Well, we will. Thank you for reminding us of that. Yes, so by leveling up to 2, another thing you get with your wizards is that we now have 3 first level spells, and now we can actually cast a second level spell. So that's quite fantastic. But we can't afford it right now. So a lot of the early game money is just going to funnel into getting spells for Doc and Tim, but that's fine. Alright everybody, I think this is a great place to stop this first episode. We are now level 2, we've got our party set, our quest goals are clear, we've got some equipment and some spells, and we're getting ready to just kind of grind up, get some more spells, and get ready, get ourselves potions and tents and things, so we can head off into the fantastic beyond and try to chase down the princess and save her. I want to thank you all so much for watching this playthrough of Final Fantasy, the original for the NES here. I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I will check you in the next episode when we build up the Warriors of Light. Take care, everybody.